Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Akabane101, and welcome to Hardspace Shipbreaker. This is going to be a Let's Play style format. I'm going to go into the current state of the game relatively blind, as I haven't really been keeping up to date with it, as I used to when I made a few guides on the game, which most certainly are outdated at this point, and I'm not as familiar with the controls as I used to be as well. So it'd be kind of fun, I felt, to jump on into it a few months later, or even I think it's almost been a year later, and see what's changed, what's been altered, what's kind of the same, and see what they've been working on, because I really enjoyed the game enough to make guides, and I'm sure I'm going to continue to enjoy the game here on standard difficulty. Basically, if you are unfamiliar with the game, you are a space engineer that disassembles structures such as ships specifically, and you rip them apart, turn them into money, and you can use that money to then upgrade your character to then easily dissect more ships, generally more difficult and complex ships as we go along here. And there's a little bit of a story that's kind of mingled throughout, but the major part of the game is making that dough. There's 4 different, I want to say, difficulties or settings you can go for. It's open shift, which is no timer. Although I enjoy this for learning, not really the main meat and potatoes of the game. You only have so much time in the day to work on the ship, which kind of feels like you're doing a little bit of a mini speed run. So about 15 minutes a day, you get to jump in and work on a ship. There's also limited, which is you can die 30 times, and then that's it. But for the sake of a Let's Play, we're going to play without limited, and no revival is just 1 life instead of 30 lives. So there you go. That's that long-winded intro out of the way. And I think there's actually an intro to the game, so I'll read any text that's not written out, or that's not read out. Humankind has industrialized much of the solar system. Earth has deteriorated into a place of squalor and decay. In orbit, a new breed of worker has emerged, the Shipbreaker. Okay, great. I didn't need to describe any of this stuff. It's all written here. The labor is extremely dangerous, but for a select few, the hazard pay is worth the risk. Excellent. Earth has been taken over by squalor goblins. That's all that really matters. That's all we need to know. We're all set. Food shortage continues. Oh, I like it. All right. Blockades across the central plain. You know what? We're just going to read stuff. Why not? I want to delve into the lore of the LYNX Corporation, which is who we work for. A wonderful corporation with no unions. It's just so great. Update your application status. View update. Okay. Congratulations on acceptance. The LYNX paved the way to the Galaxy program. From over 120.8 million applicants, you were chosen on above average and possibly exceptional physical and cognitive ability. Hell yeah. Participation in this program can be lucrative and rewarding, depending on a willingness to follow the vision and processes of LYNX Corporation. You have been assigned to Salvage Station number 42, designation Morrigan. In, Dragon Age? This station currently has no additional personnel, but if you are able to demonstrate the ability to build and grow a profitable operation, a number of exciting opportunities await you. Ooh. Remember, employment in the Pave Away to the Galaxy program is the sole discretion of the LYNX Corp and can be revoked at any time. Acts of insubordination or malice will not be tolerated. Absolutely, no problem. No malice whatsoever. On receipt of your electronic SIG, a shuttle will be deployed immediately, and your current location to deliver you to your post training will commence immediately on arrival. Finalize your info on the following pages. All right. My name, Akabane101. There's 101 of me. I'm the 101st. I'm the best one. Selected revival package we probably offer you Everwork, which I'm assuming this is related to the difficulty, but we get unlimited spares, so we have unlimited clones of ourselves, but it does cost us a small fee of $150,000 every time. Voice ID verification to verify your identity. Confirm the voice file you submitted in your original application. So these are just recordings of a porno tape. Good to know, good to know. I definitely was in this one. I'm fairly certain I was in this one, but don't worry, there was no malice involved. All right, orientation preference. Select your orientation scheme for your personal mobile utility suit. Proper orientation settings improves productivity by 40%. I'm going to go standard. I'm assuming that's up, down, left, right. Meal preference. I don't remember this one being a thing, but it's been so long since I was initiated into the grand LYNX Corp. I do like chicken. I do like plastic-free, chicken or plastic-free. Vegetarian. Don't know if I could do that. And entomotarian. I'm not smart enough to know what that is, so I'm going to go chicken. Press agree to each statement. I have no criminal record. Okay, don't worry. But if I have a criminal record on the Jovian frontier, no problem. I am not a member of and have never associated with the workers union. Never. Not once or ever in my whole life. I've completed my annual medical exam and have been cleared of having Macaulay's lung. Or Macaulay Culkin's lung. I have no commercial or real estate interest on Luna, so I never want to live on the moon, I guess. Don't worry about that. I don't need to live on the asteroid belt or nation state of Arizona. You know, Arizona, just write that off, okay? We don't need to worry about that. A horrible incident. And we all remember it here at LYNX Corp. Don't worry about it. I will bring a positive attitude and problem-solving mindset to work every day. I will do my best, and I understand and accept the health risks associated with long-term exposure to the Vander Wales field. Of course. And I will vote for Chancellor Chung Zhang in the Pan-American Senate. Why wouldn't? Who else? Who else would I vote for? And then all this other stuff about how they own me. Great. Excellent. Let's do the training. Enjoy my thumbprint. All right. I want to see what the training is, because I think we used to have this. And oh my god, we're going to get an actual intro to Hardspace Shipbreaker. It's great. I'm talking over all this, by the way. So if you haven't guessed, I like to talk. No, I think I've seen this. I think that we've used to have this. Yeah, this is old.
Each day he steps into the yard to earn his wages working hard. I pray to the stars and heaven above to return my daddy to those he loves. If there comes a time when he and death meet, bless the next cutter that takes his seat.
I love there's a saying for your children. I hope my father doesn't die.
346-52. Your automated LYNX onboarding experience will now begin. Please observe this important message. Space, boundless promise, limitless resources, a brighter future. It's here that hard workers like you, the backbone of civilization, will help us pave the way to the galaxy. I'm Calicia Rai-Paulson, president of LYNX Corporation's Salvage division. When my great-great-grandfather, Exeter, founded LYNX, he foresaw a remarkable opportunity among the stars. His vision eventually brought us the railgates. Now spanning all the way to Jupiter, these are the veins connecting all of modern civilization. And the people flowing through them are its lifeblood. The railgates reinvigorated humanity and are key to our continued progress. You have been selected from among thousands of candidates to join the LYNX family. This is more than just a job. It's an opportunity to be part of the largest, most successful, and most pioneering company in human history. Your dream may be to forge your own destiny one day. Well, work hard, heed your superiors, believe in the LYNX vision. Do this, and you too will get your chance. Your first step is to join our EverWork program. The greatest gift we give our employees, turning death into an ongoing opportunity for learning and growth. With LYNX, death is a fresh start. Good luck.
Oh my god, that caught me off guard. I was muted there, but I just had a verbal, like, what? It's like, spit out your coffee, like, death is a fresh start. Yes, I want a fresh start. Press to begin genetic extraction. Suck my brains out, please. Like the alien at the end of Starship Troopers with the hot pilot man.
The LYNX EverWork Asset Replacement Program. Don't worry, pain levels during extraction are largely tolerable. Please note, as outlined in Section 31 of your employment agreement, the process of genetic extraction will destroy your original body. Beginning extraction now. Extraction analysis and backup complete. Thank you. Beginning spare generation.
So they straight up kill you at the beginning of this game. Okay, I wonder what would happen if I picked the no... Like, if I just, like, said one life, and that's it. Like, I wonder if they would change this intro at all. I doubt it, but it would be really cool if there was something like that. EverWork asset replacement successful. Genetic sequence stored. Congratulations, it is now safe to die. Shipbreakers are responsible for the cost of biomaterials, though, used to make you come back, so if you can't afford it, you owe us. Alright, you may now proceed with salvage training. I'm so excited. All the debt that we must pay off. Oh. On-site training, 8 million. And all we have to do is pay back a reasonable debt of $1,252,000. I mean, sorry, $1,252,000,000. Don't let me get that wrong. All right. Easy, no problem.
All right, breathe. Breathe. You're okay. Everything's gonna be just fine. There you go. Plenty of folks feel a bit woozy with their first spare. Anyway, welcome aboard. The name's Weaver. I'm the foreman for yourself and a couple of the other shipbreakers in this region. This here's Morgan Station. She may not look like much right now, but once we boot her up, she'll purr like a kitten. All right, let's test out your orientation control. Do me a favor and look up at that cargo elevator up above. That's it. So that's where all the salvage gets collected to be picked up by the transfer crew. Just in case you ever turn yourself out of whack, use your roll thrusters to reorient.
There we are. I was like, I remembered those buttons, but they weren't working earlier. And I was like, why? Why am I not flipping and dipping and diving?
Thruster controls now. Try moving around.
I found I've always loved the movement in this game. Something about the way they handled the 0G here is great.
Now, vertical control.
So I think that's control. So control is my brake, and then space is go up, and then shift is go down.
Looks good. Now to finalize these movement checks, I need you to fly to these waypoints.
All right. Now, actually, the funny thing is you don't really generally move this way too often unless you're inside the ship. But we have to obviously follow the rules. But you have a little zippy line that you saw earlier in the cutscene that you can actually use to whip yourself around.
Till there were some complications with my last revive. Those were early days in the tech, though, so never you mind about that. Oh, almost forgot about the most important thing. Brakes. Get yourself going at a decent clip, and then test them out, why don't you?
There we go. Wonderful little tutorial. I don't think we got this super early on, but then again, who knows?
Here was left in a bit of a mess. We're gonna clean this scrap up. Gonna activate the furnaces. Now. Dang thing. Would you just... There you go. So these furnaces are used to melt down soft metals. Should go without saying that these things are as hot as all get out. So try not to drift into them by accident. Okay, let's get a handle on your grapple tool. This fella here is a shipbreaker's bread and butter.
Oh.
This is how we move salvage around. Activate the beam and hold it to grab an object and move it around. If it's not too heavy, give it a go and move one of these pieces into either furnace. So when you're holding an object with the grapple,
Oh, I'm not supposed to move that one. I was like, why is this so impossible?
to you. If it's heavier than you, it'll pull you towards it. Nice job cleaning up that
God.
soft metal scrap cutter.
Everything is like set to be permanently stuck there, even though it shouldn't be. So all the physics are weird.
You may have
Just
already
launching me around.
These are too heavy to move with your grapple. I'm enabling your scanner so we can check out their structural makeup.
Okay.
And boot it up.
I really appreciate that they're doing this. Alright, so we'll toggle the scanner.
This mode of your scanner lets you assess an object's structure. What I want you to focus on right now are these cut points.
Cut point. Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Control is giving me the go-ahead to get you cutting. You have quick access to all your tools through your HUD. Just open up the tool selector and choose the cutting tool.
Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna fiddle with my graphics, though. I feel like they've been reset to something not so sexy, but we're on high. And dynamic light shadows. Give me some of those. Maybe there's more settings in the main menu. Well, I apologize if I'm not on like the prettiest looking video game of all time. Also, I think I just canceled that out. There we go. We'll hit back. Would you like to save now? Yes. Give me the dynamic shadows, please. Okay. So are we? Or just to click on it? Oh, I have to use my
Cutting tool has two
this
modes.
thing.
The first one is the stinger.
Yep.
It's designed for precision vaporization of cut points like this. You ready to perform some zero-G surgery, Cutter? Well, let's split this scrap so it's light enough to move.
Absolutely. Out of range. Oh my God, they nerfed this, didn't they? Or at least feels like it. Okay, there we go.
Do it. Okay,
You could shoot that thing from so far away, but
so you can salvage these. Do me a favor and look towards one of them there, so I can see if they activate right. Yeah, perfect. Wish me luck here, Cutter.
okay. I like how he's like looking through my visor, so he sees what I see.
Hey, alright, we're in business. Now swap over to your grapple and toss one of them pieces you separated right in there.
Oh yeah. I really want the tethers. I am a tether fiend in this game. And it won't even let me like shoot it, so I have to just drag it over. Because this thing also has a an ability to just launch stuff in a certain direction. So I guess while that's going on, we're going to try and fling this piece over here. That should go in. Because the worst thing about this is that the suction on both of these, like the furnace and the collection spot, like, I find if you get anything inside of those dotted lines, it's over. It's done. It's going to go in and you can't get it back out.
Let's go after that large aluminum chunk over there.
You know, there is not a descriptive enough, oh, okay.
It's way too heavy to move as is. It's all
Zip lines?
dense for your stinger to break it down, and there are no structural cut points for us to take advantage of. We're going to have to switch over to the split saw mode of your cutting tool and start slicing this thing down to size. Go ahead and switch cut modes now.
You got it. All right.
Now try changing the angle of the cut.
Let's rotate it. There we go. I pressed the right mouse button, but the game is limiting me in like what I can press.
Split that big chunk clean in two. Go ahead and give her a whirl.
Okay, there we go. What's our range though?
Salvage indicator.
This feels more accurate.
How much
Oh yeah, there we go.
left to do,
Oh yeah. Okay, that's a lot closer to what I remember.
and how much you lost. For now, let's try and hit that first goal marker. And that's what it's all about, Cutter. The more salvage goals you complete, the closer you'll get to hitting your certifications and ranking up.
All right. Reach that salvage goal. So this needs to be thrown into salvaging. Can I? So I think I do have the push by holding F. But for some reason, I'm just not able to push very far. I'm assuming it's just because I'm not leveled. Like, I don't have my gear set up in that same way that I used to. I used to have everything maxed out, so it's definitely a different experience.
Credits deposited.
Almost like that roguelike aspect of it. Like, oh man, I may suck now, but I'm going to be so good after I die 140 times. It's going to be great. Although it's just not as extreme to that. I like the little bar at the top to show
Cutter.
my hazard level training.
And I'll show you the ropes there. Now fly on over back to the master jack. I'll put a marker on it so you can find it easily. When you get
Alright.
there, head on in and we'll get started. Great first shift in the yard, Cutter. Let's head on over to your hab and I'll show you the ropes there. Now fly on over back to the master jack. I'll put a marker on it so you can find it easily. When you
I sure wonder where it is.
and we'll get started.
We did it. I'm feeling good. I feel like I remember the controls somewhat. And I think Z and C are my left and right hands, so when we're grabbing onto stuff, we'll be able to move around the ships just fine. Decent amount of money earned. I mean, it's just a training shift, and we're going to have to, of course, step it up to make that billion. And 1.25 billion back. But, you know, we'll figure it out. Got some scrap. Got some certs.
Congrats, Cutter. You're already on your way up. Head on into your hab, and we'll check things out.
Feels good. Let's end the shift. I'm liking this. I wonder how much story they've implemented so far, because there's little like data sets that we'll be bumping into as we go along here.
Hello Shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming transmission waiting.
All right. Let's answer our intercom before they yell at me.
Welcome to your new home, Cutter. Has everything you need. This is officially called a ready-made long-term employee habitation something or other. But around here, we just call it your hab. Now, how's about you get yourself some rest, and we'll pick up your training in the morning. Now, sleep tight there, Cutter.
Okay, this is all new. This is really cool. At least all new from when I've played. And it's going to throw me in bed. Okay, that's fine. I want to explore. There's a kitchen.
Good morning Shipbreaker. This is your daily wake-up call.
Excellent. Reminder, minimum payments are due by 10 a.m. Solar Standard Time each day. Failure to pay on time is considered a breach of contract. Thank you for your hard work. All right. What's our minimum? I wonder what our minimum payment is. Of $10.
Rise and shine, Cutter. Hope you feel well rested. You ready to continue your training? Okay, let's have a look at your employee terminal. Now let's get caught up on career progression and certification. I've sent you a message with an explanation now. Go on and give it a read.
I'd love to, but the kitchen. Can I get some coffee? Coffee. I would love some. Ooh, let's confirm posters. Live, laugh, salvage. I love it. Beautiful. Oh, I can put whatever I want. Decor, home, links. I kind of love the live, laugh, salvage instead of live, laugh, love. All right, perfect. I need to make chicken coffee. I love how it's served in a way. It's like it's how I get my food, and obviously there's the chicken stuff. So I'm assuming they just serve it to me like I'm a dog or something. I'm the dog of the corporation. Oh, there's my coffee over there. I wish you could just hold one in your hand, kind of like in what's that other game where you're also working for a corporation and you're trying to salvage everything on a planet. Oh my god, it's like Factorio. That's made by the Coffee Stain Studio devs. Why do I remember the developer? Anyway, that's also a really good game. I'll remember it once I forget about what I was talking about, so that's the worst part. I forget what they call it. It's not jamais vu. It's like the in-between of jamais vu and Dijon mustard. Deja vu. All right. Messages. Massages.
Don't worry. I'm here to walk you through the process, and soon enough I'm going to introduce you to some of the other shipbreakers. Most of them are willing to help you out, too. All right, let's start a new shift and pick your first ship to work on.
The certification system is a proprietary career progression tool for all of our all of our shipbreakers. It provides each employee with a fulfilling and promising future as part of the LYNX family. Certification ranks range from 1 as the entry point, all the way up to rank 30, which is reserved only for our most accomplished employees. It is advised to view the certification tab in the HAB terminal as a guide to gain access to more tools, upgrades, ships, and hazard levels. Proving yourself as a loyal and skilled employee will reward you with fresh new challenges in the work bay. Good luck, shipbreaker. All right. Tool scanner, structure mode. Structure mode is pre-installed on every OptiCool cross-spectrum scanner unit in the standard issue LYNX worksuit. This mode is a core part of Shipbreaker Toolkit as it lets you assess the structural makeup of a ship. Clearly, wait. Am I reading that right? Demoricating hull panels? Sure. Or demoricoding. Structural beams and important cut points. Structure mode is the default mode when you activate your scanner. Okay. That's just to see what things are made of and where the cut points are. That's really all that... I only ever use it to see the cut points. All right, what's next? Employee Financial Relief Program. Everything important and good in this world comes with a price. Each privileged person who joins our family gets horribly thrown into debt. Okay, great. Salvage goals. Introduce our all-new salvage goal system to our valued shipbreakers. With performance in mind, salvage goals should help shipbreakers in understanding the expected total value expected from a ship. Yeah, okay. Established by our finely tuned salvage assessment algorithms, salvage goals are an incentive that rewards overall progress, yielding additional rewards when reached. These goals provide many goodies to our valued shipbreakers. I should really put quotations on valued. Highly rewarding those who reach all provided salvage goods without destroying salvage itself. LYNX encourages employees to aim for salvaging as much material as possible on all provided ships in order to maximize the value of the ships provided. So this is where I prefer this mode, the standard mode or above, to the freelance or the free open mode, whatever it's called, open shift mode, because then it kind of feels like you're limited on time, and so you need to get the best goodies out of the ship to make it worth your while, and you want to hit those goals on day 1, unless it's a massive ship that maybe day 2 or 3. But like the faster you can get through it all, and the more money you make in that one shift, you can just move on to the next ship and be like, give me the dang cash, bro. It's always good to like completely destroy, like completely rip apart an entire ship, especially if you spend like a week on it and you're like, yeah, whatever, I don't care if I go a little bit more in depth for this one, just so I learn all the ins and outs of a ship. That's probably my favorite thing to do is when I go to a new ship, I waste all this debt on just learning it from the inside out, or I just keep getting the same ship over and over again and trying to learn, okay, how can I rip apart a ship and do everything accurately and quickly and safely so I'm not dying as well? Because dying is, of course, very pricey, so you don't want to do that. Kind of turning into that more almost roguelike in a way, but not to the extent of how difficult usually roguelikes are, like your Hades or other games of that nature, like your Binding of Isaac and stuff. Macro light cargo and station hopper. Oh my god. I already have nostalgia for something that came out a year ago, but, whatever. It's not thinking about that. New ship, both the station hopper macro light cargo by Kleinco. It's light cargo models used for civilian cargo. The station hopper transport is outfitted with add terminals so electrical safety is advised. So yeah, you can get electrocuted, so you have to turn out the power so you don't zap yourself and take a little bit of health damage. Under certs, this is all changed up. Oh, I see. So now we have like goals. So we're in basic training still, so we're gonna work up to novice. I'm curious if you can skip all this if you don't do the basic training. You just go straight to novice and then move your way up, do javelin and all that, and then the geckos. The geckos are the good stuff, man. Grandmaster Shipbreaker. And I like how it also tells you what types of tools and things we're going to unlock. So the tethers are going to be when we unlock the Atlas. So we don't have tethers for a while. And then I'm assuming we also have to upgrade these later on. So I really like this. This new UI looks great. Tell you what, though. We're going to save and quit, and we'll continue in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching Hardspace Shipbreaker, I think I got that right on the first try. Holy crap! I was getting ready to correct myself, but I didn't in the end. Anyway, I'm Acabane101. Let me know what you guys think about the game. I know I love it. And if you want to check out the previous videos that I've made, which are all guides, which again are probably horribly out of date, but they were a lot of fun to make. They took me a few hours to create, and I made them in the universe of LYNX Corporation, as if I was LYNX actually giving you a hands-on guide to go through a ship from start to finish and how to get the most value out of your first day. So I hope you guys go check that out. And in the meantime, I hope to make some more videos in the near future, especially of this game and other games. Check them out when they appear. Other than that, thank you for enjoying this lengthy ending to the video, and thank you for enjoying the video overall. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.